Good morning, everyone. I'm Jackie at Mountain Life Fitness in Granby, Colorado. I am the owner of this beautiful facility and coach and trainer to all of you clients and members who these videos are specifically designed for. Today is Tuesday, May 5th, 2020, and we're going to be performing Pilates on the ball. Today I'm going to leave my shoes on just because of what I've got to do directly after this, have clients coming in, so I'm going to be prepared, and so consequently I'm going to leave them on, but you can feel free to take them off, have socks on, bare feet, whatever works best for you. This entire program will be done on the ball, and so that is the primary focus. If you do not have access to a ball, you could probably perform about 75% of this without the ball, okay? And so we're going to start on our backs, and I'm going to start with a frog. And so I'm going to bring the heels on top and together and walk the ball a little further out just so that you're going to have an appropriate range of motion here. Yeah? Shoulders packed down and back rib cage lifted, navel to spine. So all you're going to do is push out and in. And I am using music today. Yeah, just like to mix it up a little bit. That's it. Press out and in. Push and in and out and in. And 4 more. 4. Loosening up that outer hip, stretching inner thighs. And last one. And then pull that ball in and grab a hold of it. Keep your feet on the floor, ball over the head, and we're just gonna tap those thighs. So not a lot of work right here. Just trying to mobilize that shoulder joint, prepare us for our workout. So I didn't give you a specific warm-up, but we do use this first 2 or 3 exercises for that purpose. If you feel like you need more, then feel free to warm up a little bit longer before beginning the program. Good. And last one. That's it. Now bring the ball to the thighs. Place the hands here on the ball, and we're going to roll out and in. So compress the abdomen, curl and resist, exhale and inhale, up and back and up and back. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1 more, up and down. Bring that ball back around. Place the heels on the ball, and just a short version of 100s here. Pumping arms from the shoulder, inhale and exhale. So compress the abdomen, inhale and exhale. Just waking up those inner core unit muscles. And exhale and inhale and exhale. And then lower down. Take the ball and press it out. Extend the legs fully. Bring the torso back up and back to your 100. So again, you can do the full 10 rounds here or just 5 and 5, yeah. And inhale and exhale. Good, good. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Good job. All right, guys. So we are going to rock and roll up, and we're going to perform a rolling like a ball. So basically just going to place the ball around the shins. Remember to keep the chin tucked. Yeah. And we're going to roll back, make sure you stay off the cervical spine. So back and up, yeah? And up, and up, yeah? Roll it back, and up. Inhale and exhale. Back and up, and 2 more. Good, 1 more. And then stay up this time. Okay, so we're going to roll back 2 and then come up and hold that position, okay? So that's the next progression. And again, roll back and up and up, and then stay up, extend legs, and then tuck and roll. Back, and back, and stay up, and hold, tuck and roll, back, and back, and hold, tuck and roll, last one, good, and up, and hold, and put the feet down. Good job. All right, so let me go into some V-sit work. Shoulders packed down, rib cage lifted, navel to spine, pelvic floor up. Now we're going to drop one heel then the other. Heel and heel. Then ball and ball. That's it. Good, good. Let's go 8, 7, 6. Whole leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breather. So now the legs are going to extend. The ball is going to tap the shin. Shoulders packed, the legs going first. So up and down, up and down. Tap, yeah, and tap. Good, good, tap. Compress abdomen. Good. That's it, and one more. And down, and release. Now you're going to take the ball and hold onto it, and we're going to perform full roll-ups. So we're going to come all the way down, shoulders packed, pelvic floor up and in, anchor into the floor, yeah, and roll it up. So peel it off, and then control it down. And peel it off, and control it down. Good, peel off, and down, and peel off, and a couple more. If you're unable to perform the full roll-up, then you're going to do modified, which is back to about 45 degrees, and this time stay up for me, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to bring the ball over the head and keep it there, and we're going to roll back and sit up. Back to about 45 degrees. That's it, and back, and up. Good, good. A little more reach each time. 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice work. All right, guys, come back down and bring that ball to your shins. So these are going to be reverse curls. Rest the head in the fingers, and without dislodging the ball. You're going to lift up and down, up and back. Exhale and inhale. Compress the abdomen, lift and down. Good, good, 4 to go. And it's 4, and up. Good, 2. Last one. Good job. And take the ball and tuck it underneath the heels. And rather than trying to hug it wide, try to hook the heels there. Reverse curl with rotation now, across and back. Lead with the shoulder, rotate from the waistline. That's it. So engaging obliques now as well as rectus abdominis. Good, good. Fight that lengthening as you come back. Across, yes. 4 to go. And it's 4, 3, good, 2, and last one. Good job. And put that ball down for me. All right. So we are going to go back into your rock and roll up, and then come have a seat on the ball. So some of this is new content this week. I always try to bring in several new exercises to our repertoire. And these are called walkouts. Okay, so you do want to hold on to the ball here. You're going to walk out. Do you feel the small of the back, mid-back come on to the ball? I want you to lift. And 3, 2, and 1. And then hands back on the ball and walk it back. 2, 3, 4, and bring it back out. Make sure you're holding that ball as you walk. Good. Then rotate, and rotate, and 2, and 1. Hands back on the ball, walk it back up. Good. Bring it back down, walk it out. 2, 3, 4. Rotate, center, side, and center. Again, side and center. Rotate and center. Good, hands back on the ball, walk it back up. Now sit up nice and tall, bring the right leg up and push it out and in, out and in. Sit up tall, squeeze those knees, lengthen out that leg while you stabilize. And it's 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. Only do this if you can stabilize. Yeah, you need to hold on to something that'll keep you stable. Feel free to do that as well. Yeah, and out. Good, good. And it's 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring that leg down. Now sit up nice and tall for me. Take that right leg out and externally rotate it about 10 degrees. Keep it long and lift it up and down. Exhale and inhale. That's right, some hip flexion. We don't spend a whole lot of time training hip flexors because they're so strong and tight usually, but it is a good idea to occasionally isolate them. And down and switch your side. Externally rotate from that hip joint. Shoulders back, ribcage lifted, navel to spine. And again, and of course, while we're flexing the hip, we are also stabilizing. Yeah? Up and down. 4 to go. And it's 4, 3, good, 2. Last one, well done. Go ahead and stand up and come back down to the ball, to the floor. All right, so we're gonna hug that ball. And you can lift your hips up if you like. Boost your hips. I want you to squeeze that ball, and we're gonna add ducks. So you're gonna squeeze in and out, in and out. That's it. Good. 4 more like that. So engage hip adductors. Keep navel pulled to spine, rib cage knitted together. Yeah. Now we're going to flex and extend. So we're going to pull in and push out. Knees in and press out. So you've got to keep a good grip on that ball. Yeah. Weighs about 2 to 4 pounds. Depends on the size of it. Make sure you're straightening those legs. Yeah. 2. Good. Now let's bring that head up, if you like, and corkscrew. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse it. Around. Good, good. And it's 4, 3, 2. Now figure 8. Draw your figure 8 on the ceiling. We do this in our mat Pilates with a mini ball. Yeah. Under our hips and between the feet. And it's 4, 3, but a little more difficult with the big ball. 2, and last one. Good job. Bend those legs, bring them in, and put that ball down. All right, well done, guys. Okay. So let's rock and roll up. Come over to T's, Y's, and I's. So we'll get off our back for a little bit. All right, so here, you want to get enough of your abdomen on here so that you feel stable, and you want your toes down. I'm going to bend my knees just a little bit. Yeah. Shoulders packed down and back. You want to pull the scapula together. and we'll go into our T's. So we're gonna lift up and down. Torso stays still, isolate from the shoulder. So we're gonna work that trapezius and rear delt. We're really working on that scapular, thoracic, scapular stability there, yeah? 4 to go. 4 and 3. Good. 2 and 1. Bring the arms into a Y. Hold there and lift arms up and down. Just up and down. Keep the rest of the torso still. And scapulothoracic stability. Keep shoulders packed. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, now your eyes. Yeah? So reach arms out and just lift one and then the other. That's it. Good. And it's 8, 7. So focusing a bit more on erector spinae here. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now bring yourself a little bit more on the ball with the lower body. Yeah. And we've got ourselves in a plank here. Shoulders packed, rib cage lifted, navel to your spine, and we'll flutter with the legs up and down. So we'll lift up and up. No movement in the knee, all from the hip joint. Squeeze the buttock tight. Yeah. Good. 8, 7, and it's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Walk it back. Again, I like to reposition for each of these exercises just to make sure I've got my back in alignment now. So we're going to flex and extend hamstrings here. So it's going to be in and point out. So flex in and point out. In and out. And each time I want you to get that leg a little longer. Yeah? Flex and extend. In and out. Keep that belly up and the shoulders packed down. Good, good. 4, 3, 2. Now both together. Bring it in. Press it out. So flex in and point out like you're lying the top of that foot on the floor. Good, good. And it's 4 and out. 3, 2. Last one. Bring the heels together and in and out and in and out. Yeah? That's it. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. In and out. Good job. Walk it back. Take a little breather for a second. And then we're going to come back out and we'll do a couple series of push-ups. So you can come to your thighs or your shins. Obviously, if you come to the shins, it's going to be a lot more challenging. Yeah? Legs rigid, shoulders packed. And take it down and up. Inhale and exhale. And push. Down and up. Good. Nice. That's it. 2. Good. 4 to go. And it's 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take that breather. Keep shoulders packed, pelvic floor up and in, navel to your spine. On 4, 3, and back to your push-ups. Down and up. So this is a great opportunity for those of you that haven't graduated yet to full push-ups to have a chunk of your lower body supported here so that you really learn that movement pattern. Yeah? Inhale and exhale. 4 to go. And it's 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. Walk it back. All right. And then last one here in the prone position. I'm gonna reposition that ball now so we get a little bit more of our abdomen on there. You do need your feet on the floor here. And across the chest, you can lift up and down. You can have your arms out to the side and come up and down as well. Whatever feels best to you. So here we're moving the spine into flexion, yeah, and extension. So flex over the ball and then extend. Yes? 4 more. 4, so not arching the back, just extending. 2, and 1. And then just drape over that ball for a second. Always feels good. A little bit of traction there. And lateral flexion. So, to the side of the body now. Gonna have that hip on the ball. Arm down over. Fingers here and left. Up and down. Slide rib cage to hip bone. Compress abdomen. And up. Good, good. So working those lateral flexors of the torso. Up and down. Exhale and inhale. 4 more. You can always use a baseboard if you need some support for that foot so you don't slip. 3. But you'll get used to this and then be able to do it without, yeah. Last one. Up and down. And switch sides. And the same applies with that spinal extension. You can absolutely put your feet up, get a frog position with the legs there, and that'll kind of help you hug that ball, yeah? Shoulders down and back, rib cage lifted, navel to spine, and begin. Up and down, exhale and inhale, lift and resist. So sliding that rib cage into those imaginary side pockets, yeah? Keep compressing the abdomen. Good. 4 to go. Lift it up, resist gravity's pull on the down, up and down, good, good. 2, yes, and 1 more, up and down, well done. Alrighty guys. So, gonna come into a supine position again. Alright. So this is going to be out and in, or up and down, and then we'll add some variety to it. You can hold on to the edges of the mat, lift hips, press out and in, or you can just lift up and down, out and in. Good, good. Push and pull, working glutes and hamstrings, nose to toes core. 2. Last one. Roll hips down and then take the ball and press it out. And get enough of your feet on there so that you've got some stability. We're going to lift the hips up, and then we're going to lift that leg up and down. Up and down. Exhale and inhale. Lift and down. And it's 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower hips down. Get reset. Lift hips up and leg up and down. And it's up and down. Exhale and inhale. Lift and down. Keep it long and strong, guys, yeah? Work on mobilizing that hip joint flexion. Yeah? 2. Last one. Good job. Lower hips down. All right. So let's keep the heels on top. Bring the arms directly up over the chest. And we're going to be pressing the ball out as the arms come down, yeah? Getting ready. And again. Out and up. Out. 2 more like this, then we're going to bring those arms over the head, yeah? That's it. and out. Compress abdomen. Straighten those legs. Up. Good. And up. 4 more. And it's 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Out and in. Good job. Ready, guys? Okay. So we're going to come into our spinal rotation. And like I said, sort of mixing this up a little bit, adding some new content, keeping some of the older, and trying not to let the format go too long here. Yeah, so sit up nice and tall, and we're gonna sweep the ball around and up and around. So we come back to about a 45-degree position. Good, good. Sweep and up, around. Good. Now bring the ball over the head and sweep it down, around, and up, down, around, and lift. Around and up. 4 to go, and it's 4, 3, nice, 2, and 1 more, and up. And then into that saw position. So knees and toes face the ceiling. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to hinge from the hips. So we're going to come over and back. As though you're reaching beyond the foot, out, not down. And you want to come back up nice and tall. And it's 4, 3, 2. Now ball up over that head. Reach out and up, out and up. Exhale and inhale. Good, good. And you're stretching those hamstrings and inner thighs here. The nose to toes core definitely involved. 2, good, and 1 more. Out and up. Well done. All right. So sideline hip abduction. Yeah, so we'll bring the hip on the ball, sit up nice and tall, long leg, and we're going to lift up and down. Exhale and inhale. Up and down. Keep shoulders packed. Yes. Up and down. Good. Let's go for 2 more here. Work the gluteus medius and minimus. And give me those small leg circles. And it's 8, 7, good, 4, 3, 2, and reverse and around. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap front and back. Front and back. That's it. Good. And 4, 3, 2, and front and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Flex hip and extend. Good, good. Always a bit of a struggle here to stabilize. Yes, and it's 2. And last 1, and back. And switch your sides. All right. So hip up on that ball. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders back, rib cage lifted. Navel to your spine. And up and down. Lift. So abduct, gluteus medius minimus, right up here in the outer hip. Real critical muscles of the hip joint. Yeah. Good, good. Keep the rest of the body nice and still. Use your breath. Good. 2. Now those leg circles for me. And around. Working that mobilization at the hip joint. Good, good. And it's 4, 3, 2, and reverse. And around. Good. And it's 4, 3, 2. Tap front and back. Front and back. Front and back. Yes. Good. 4 to go. And then 4. And 3. Good. 2. Here we go. Flex that hip and extend it. Point and flex. Point and flex. Yeah. Forward and back. Good, good. And 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good job. All right. Well done, you guys. All right. So let's have a seat. And we're going to stretch now. Okay. Get the ball right out in front of you, shoulders down and back. And we're going to roll the ball out and in. Push out and in. Keep the spine long. Reach those arms out. Good, good. And it's 4. And out. Good. 2. Now place the ball on the right leg and roll it out. Yeah? So roll it out. The other arm behind your back. Yeah? Press out and in. 4. And reach. Good. Keep the opposite hip down. And switch sides. Yeah? Roll out and in. Roll out and in. Out and in. Good, good. 4. 3. Good, 2. And last one. Well done. All right. So let's take that ball out in front of you and come around into that prone quad stretch. So we'll come down. Okay. Find your stabilization with that right hand and right leg. Bend the leg first and then reach back and grab that foot pant leg or shoe. Push the front of the hip down into the ball and hold. And release. Then foot and hand down. Bend the leg. And then bring foot pant leg or shoe up. Push the front of the hip down into that ball, opening up the front of the hip, quad, shins, top of foot. Good. And release. And walk back. And then come into a seated position. All right. Nice wide stance with the legs. Sit up tall, deep inhale. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips, melt down to the floor. Let the head suspend and stretch cervical to lumbar. Keep the head down, put one hand at a time on your thighs, and roll up your back. 4, 3, 1 vertebrae at a time, head on and up last. Walk in, toes and heels. Now let's tilt the pelvis forward and put back in the curve. Yeah, tuck and in. Now right and left. So shift right and left. Right and left. Just loosening up hip joint. Yeah. Now let's make that big circumduct. So around and around. Keep the legs as quiet as possible. Reverse direction. Around, around. Last one. Now bring that right heel out in front of you. Sit up tall. Hinge from your hips, think out, not down. Let's bring the arms up and I surrender and just hold. Toes to shin. Open the chest while you stretch glutes, hamstrings, and calf. And release down. Other heel down. Interlace fingers this time, knuckles away. Pull your scapula apart from your T's, Y's, and I's there. Drop shoulders down, chin to chest, stretching hip to heel. And then roll it back up. Good job. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is a chest expansion. So you need to come up here on the ball. And then let's walk it out until we get our head securely on there. So make sure your head's on there. And then let your arms fall out to the side. Just really expanding that chest. Good. And then hands hands on the ball, walk it back up, and come down to the knees. Push the ball out to the right side, push the left hip out to the left side and get those hip abductors, side of torso. Keep the right hand on the ball and just give me a bit of a rotation there. Watch the spine. Hand back on, roll it back in, and over to the other side. Find that diagonal line, and then bring that arm up. Bring it back down, and bring it back in. And one final traction over the ball. You're just gonna let yourself suspend here. Just pulls those vertebrae apart. You don't wanna stay here for long periods of time, but it feels really nice. And then bring yourself back up and come on up with the ball. Now let's bring that ball right out in front of us, okay? So we're gonna hinge from the hips and place the ball down. And then I want you to bend the knees and I want you to push your tailbone back. Let your head fall between the arms. Just get that fantastic stretch along the side of the torso as well as into your low back and glute max. And carefully roll the ball back up and you roll back up. Bring the ball right between the legs. Hinge from hips, hands on thighs. Drop your left shoulder and look over your right. Come back to the center, drop the right and look over the left. Come back to the center, tuck tailbone, roll up and bring your ball with you. Bring it up to the sky. Yeah? And you're gonna bend those knees a little bit, nice wide stance, and we're just gonna laterally flex to that left side. Now careful, hinge from hips, bring ball down. Yeah? And then roll up the back. Bring it back up and give me a little lean to that right side. The hinge hips, bring ball down, bring it back between the thighs and roll up the back. Bone by bone, bring your head up last, deep inhale when you get there. And exhale, rotate shoulders back. Excellent work, you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much.